I went to the world's best whale watching location with Baja Expeditions and Nautilus liveaboards, and here's how it went. This adventure started with a ride on a small plane, which gave us some amazing views on our way to the lagoon. As soon as we got off the plane, we were greeted with champagne, which was such a nice way to arrive in the desert. We stayed in a little village of really cute glamping tents that had everything you need to be comfortable and cozy for a few nights in the desert. But we were so happy because we set out right away to go on our first whale watch. And on our way to the whale watching lagoon, we saw dolphins, and as soon as we got there, we started seeing whales right away. I've been whale watching for a long time, and I could not believe the amount of whales that were hanging out in this lagoon. Everywhere you looked, there was whales, and a lot of them were doing some really unique behavior. You could tell there was something special about these whales. These whales are called gray whales, and they're actually known to seek out human interaction. This is not something that happens every single time, but when it does, it's absolutely amazing. These amazing interactions started back in the 70s when a Mexican fisherman had a gray whale approach his boat and allowed him to touch it. Over time, this behavior became more common in Baja lagoons. Scientists believe this behavior is taught by the mother whales to their calves, which is exactly what's happening here in this video. This is a calf. This calf's name is January because she was first spotted in January, and you can see there's Mom down below. Mom brought her baby over to introduce us, and it was so special. I never thought I would actually get to touch a whale, so to be able to do something like this was so incredible. The behavior of these whales definitely shows that whales are just as curious about us as we are of them. An interaction like this is special but could never be forced, so you have to let the whales come to you. Whale watching and really any interaction with wildlife takes patience. But the whales here are pretty crazy, so I think if you go, you'll get some good luck. Like, this whale was nuts. It actually started pushing this boat. When we saw the boat spinning in a circle, we couldn't believe that the whale was actually pushing it. But sometimes they just like to rub up against the boat. Maybe it's to get their barnacles off, or maybe it's just play. They also love splashing, so you can actually see how my splashing here attracts the whale to turn toward us. So you better believe every time we saw any kind of whale that looked a little bit curious, we were splashing like crazy. And sometimes they were splashing back, which is so cool that you actually feel like you're playing with the whales. Ecotourism like this can be great for conservation. Showing the economic value of whales through tourism and whale watching has helped put an end to evil practices like whaling. I can't even believe that hunting whales is still a practice in some places around the world for these gentle beings. When you look in their eyes, you just see something so sacred and powerful. Places like this are so special and cherished and allow people to connect with the whales in a whole new way. Even if I wasn't the one actually touching the whale, I love to just watch other people touch the whale because it's amazing to get to see this connection. And just the excitement of everyone when a whale comes by, just reaching their hand out and just trying to get a touch. It's so cute looking at the underwater footage and just seeing these little hands pop out, trying to give them a rub. Each night they would do presentations and tell us even more about the whales. And every night would end with a gorgeous desert sunset. It was just the most perfect trip.